Go ahead.
King F1.
King F6.
C4.
Let's go E5.
Knight C3.
Knight F6.
E4.
Ooh, okay, bishop C5.
G3.
G6.
Brian.
H3.
Bishop to E6.
That H3 was because of you. Thank you.
Pawn to C6.
Bishop G2.
Pawn to D5.
Doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
C takes D5.
C takes.
Go, Mike.
E takes D5.
Knight takes D5.
Go, Mike. Easy.
Knight F3.
Even like it's even
Knight
a
F3.
challenge.
Okay,
Yeah.
Knight to C6.
I don't think I like that one.
Knight G5.
Knight takes C3.
B takes C3.
Bishop F5.
Bishop.
F5.
Not the way the game's played.
Knight E4.
Bishop to E7. E7.
Castle.
Castle.
Yeah.
Did he say castle?
Yeah, it's a castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I say
No, castle.
Oh, Carl Castles.
Castle, castle.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. A4.
Rook to C8.
Bishop A3.
Bishop takes A3. Queen E7.
Rook takes A3. Queen.
Queen E7.
Rook A1.
Rook FD8.
Queen C2.
No. Hold on. We're gonna go. No, I can't do that. We're gonna go here.
Queen B1.
Pawn to H6.
Was it H6 or A6?
H is a carry.
Rook D1.
Pawn to B6.
Nice.
You're doing well so far.
Well, I'm gonna
Key elements. Come on, Mike.
win. He's dropping my lines too. Oh, insulting.
C4.
See, as soon as I said that. Knight to D4.
Yeah. Thanks.
I told you about outposts in our
Right.
game.
Right. It's the-
Did you not learn your lesson?
Bishop F1.
Bishop to D7.
A5.
Bishop to C6.
A takes B6.
Takes B6.
And let's say I go here. No,
Queen takes B6.
That's pawn to F5.
no, that's not the way the game's played.
Rook A7.
That means take a hike.
Knight to F3 check.
Oh, that isn't good. No, it's okay. He's not going anywhere.
King G2.
Mistake. E6. E6. He is in
Yeah.
Ice black tea. Oh yeah, ice black. Oh yeah, ice black tea. Yeah. Any sugar? No, I'm good. Just like plain. Yeah. He's gonna ask questions.
I don't think I like this position.
Bishop E2.
Pawn takes knight on E4.
D takes E4. Oh, yeah, D takes E4.
D takes E4. Go knight to D4.
Good old outpost.
That doesn't do any good. You're wasting your time.
Bishop D3.
Bishop takes E4. Check.
Come on, Mike. Watch the board.
First of all, it isn't even like it's a challenge, yeah. This is very bad.
Nice tactic.
Bishop takes E4.
Takes knight.
Bishop D5.
Rook takes bishop on D5.
C takes D5.
Queen takes A7.
And they all fall down.
Rook E1.
Nice try, Mike.
Queen
And they-
D3.
That isn't good. Take a hike now.
Rook E3.
Queen takes E3.
He doesn't even care.
F takes E3.
Rook C3 shot.
King F1.
Knight to F5.
What? Did I have a name? You trust me?
E4.
Knight takes G3 shot.
Light check.
King E1.
Knight takes E4.
That's mine.
King D1.
Rook D2 check.
King E1.
King F7.
Go ahead.
King F1.
King F6.
King E1.
King F5.
D6.
King F4.
D7.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Queening, baby! Queen! Queening! Yeah! Yeah! He didn't see it.
Mike, you can see your queen against the card.
Yeah, he didn't see it. Oh.
H4.
H5. Knight takes G3 shot. Rook D7.
D7.
Oh.
H4.
H5.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Nice try, Mike. Nice try. Nice game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough anytime you get some structure where you pawns like here, because you can never push this pawn and get this outwards. It was very hard to play for d4, so probably like earlier try to play something that doesn't allow for that structure that you got in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because basically you got this position where you had like, it was like, I mean, whatever it was some position where with pawns, yeah. No, but I mean, the point is that basically when you get, anytime you get some structure that's like, where you have, I think it was something like this. Like queen 7, pawn a4. Yeah. It's very hard to play because if you ever play this move and you get the square, it's always very
I see what you're
bad.
saying, right.
And it's also hard because you can't really push this once I just take. So you always have two pawns that are under a lot of attack here, which is very hard to
I
play.
see what you're
These
saying,
structures
right.
are very hard to play. Normally when you play it like in a dragon or something, you get it like this. And when it's something like this, for example, it's much easier. easier to play because none of the pawns are weak. Like this one's protected by this one, and this one is also generally like even here it's not really weak. You can go like here and rook c1. But when you got this structure without an e2 pawn or an e7 pawn, it's very hard.
Okay, I gotcha. Thank you.
But yeah, you can never push this one because after knight d4, it's just positionally very bad.
All right, I gotcha. All right, thank you.
Nice.
This one here and rook c1. But when you got this structure without an e2 pawn or an e, you can go like here and rook c1. But when you got this structure without an e2 pawn or an e7 pawn, it's very hard.
Okay, I gotcha. Thank you.
But yeah, you can never push this one because after knight d4, it's just positionally very bad.
All right, I gotcha. All right, thank you.
Nice.
I remember this one where you said
Yeah, that was good because I stopped knight g4. I wanted to go knight g4 and attack the pawn with the bishop and the knight. I wanted to attack that.
Right, but that's I'm like, no, this is going early, then I'll follow up. Right.
Yeah, no, you played well though. The opening was very good.
All right, thank you. Who's up next?
Butcher's up.
Oh, Butcher. Okay.
One-A Water Temple.
1-A wander.
In this video, I'm excited to share with you one of the most dangerous weapons in all of chess, one where you can have a completely winning position in 7 moves and checkmating within the first 10 to 12. I've split the video, as always, into multiple parts, and at the end I've included a bonus lesson to give you other options in case the position doesn't land on the board as you would like it. So, we are jumping into this with the black pieces. White has to play e4. We gotta go e5, very standard. Knight f3, knight c6, and the bishop comes out to c4. Everything else will be covered at the end. Knight f6, and now knight to g5. This is called the fried liver attack, and many people will think that they've already succeeded in getting a winning position, because the knight is threatening to take on f7, we cannot take back, and then they are going to win material. But here you will uncork something so vicious. You're going to play the move bishop c5, making it seem like you've blundered material, you've got to move your queen and lose your rook. But after knight takes f7, you are going to throw a haymaker. Bishop takes f2 check. And now is where the fun begins. White can take back that bishop, and then afterward we will look at what happens if they play king to f1. There's a lot of branches here, and all the moves have been included in the description. King takes on f2, and now we delay again with knight takes central pawn check. White king can go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares here. 2 of them survive, 4 of them lose immediately. The 2 that survive are hiding on g1 and going diagonally to e3, although I can almost guarantee you'll win 90% of the time if it goes to e3. Another move, for example, if they go to f3, will result in an absolute demise with something like queen to f6 check, and the king will get hunted down in the center of the board. Oftentimes the move pawn to d5 will be very useful here, and it's already basically a checkmate. There is nothing here that can be done. If the king goes to f1, then the other queen move is not to f6. Before that, with something like queen to f6 check, and the king will get hunted down in the center of the board. Oftentimes the move pawn to d5 will be very useful here, and it's already basically a checkmate. There is nothing here that can be done. If the king goes to f1, then the other queen move is not to f6. Before that was going down, absolute demise with something like queen. Issue here, we have queen h4 because the king has gone to f1 and the queen can. If the king goes to f1, then the other queen move is not to f6. Before that was a direct check on the king on f3, but because the king has gone to f1 and the queen can get in the way, in these positions we have queen h4. Keep the move queen h4 in mind because it's going to happen in a lot of these positions. Now if something like queen to f3 attacking our knight, we have knight d4. And we see a serious issue here. The queen is hit, we are threatening a mate, it's almost impossible to stop. We're also threatening to take here and win the rook. We're also threatening to just bring our rook, ultimately. The move rook to f8 is going to happen at some point as well. The two best moves that our opponents can play are hiding the king. I'll start with this one. So we play queen to h4, and now the best move for the opponent is to play the move g3. This is the only move. After knight takes g3, if something like h takes g3, we take with check, king moves to f1, and now we have to get our rook out of danger with something like rook to f8. The current count of material here is that we are down 3 points, but in a moment we are going to play d5, sacrificing our central pawn, bringing out this bishop to attack the queen, and also this knight is in serious trouble as long as we can disconnect here. So d5, the bishop pops out, the knight jumps in, and we are hunting down this poor king with no cover. If king comes out to e3, which very well might happen, we do not have queen to g5 check because the knight takes, but again this move queen h4, and you'll oftentimes see the move g3 here. You have to take, and you have to give a check. And you have to give this check because the king doesn't have a very convenient square to go to. If it goes to e2, you take on c4, and it's a fork. You've officially won back both of the pieces that you've sacrificed, and this king is absolutely terrible. Obviously, there are other things. Like, for example, if pawn comes up, my favorite, and one that might happen to you, you have a mate in 2. Queen f4 check, king to e2, and queen f2 is mate. You've checkmated your opponent with the black pieces in 9 moves. I can't do much better with an openings video, okay? I'm doing the best I can. I have won games like this. It totally does happen. And it's actually not the rarest thing ever. Now I'm going to show you my most favorite line, one that is absolutely beautiful and hopefully convinces you to play the Traxler. So, queen h4, and what happens if they bring their queen out? I have seen this happen. They bring their queen out. We actually come back with the knight. What does that do? It prepares this move, and we have knight d4 and queen d4, and this bishop is under attack. And I've had games go like this. Knight takes rook. Now we jump in with the knight attacking the queen. The queen's got to be very careful. For example, if the queen goes to g3 offering a trade, we have knight to f5, which is just a fork, and we win the queen. So I've had people play queen back to f1, and now absolute beauty. So d5 attacking the bishop, and here watch this. Knight g4 beauty. So d5. So I've had people play queen back to f1, and now absolute beauty. So d5 attacking the bishop, and here watch this. Knight g4 check, king slides over, knight jumps into f2, king slides over, and the beautiful clearance sacrifice. jumps into F. Watch this. Knight G4 check. King slides over. Knight jumps in. To F2, king slides over. And the beautiful clearance sacrifice, knight to E2 check, queen has to take, and the queen slides over to the center, and it's queen D4 mate, beautifully done in the center of the board like this, and the king is blocked in by its own pieces. So there is so much poison in this, right? But white doesn't always have to fall for all of our traps. This all these problems begin right here. Okay, and then we will even back up, and I will show you bishop takes f7 as well, so good thing you didn't click out of the video. King to f1 is considered the critical move. Because our queen remains under attack, we cannot check the king. So the best move has to be to get the queen out of danger. Now, white should of course continue the king. So the move. Because our queen remains under attack, we cannot check the king. So the best move has to be to get the queen out of danger. Now, white should of course continue to go and take our rook. And now we do not slow down. Pawn to d5. Why? Because if bishop takes, the bishop goes to g4, and the queen is literally trapped. The queen is completely
我有咩勾擦冷血背刺係啦，我諗要摸呢張牌啦，摸唔到就算。
我希望你喜歡我的發明。
摸唔到。我有好多個勾刺，我有毒襲啦、冷血啦、背刺啦，跟住騎兵啦兩隻，有5個勾刺嘅係，同埋有王牌獵人。呢度得翻王牌獵人同埋冇啦，冷血都未。獨集自己睇冇呢副咯，獨集自己揾 call 筆係幾多？16、17、18，24係有呢副嘅，係啦，一定獨集自己。幾粒啫？揾呢副 call 筆呢副嘅，應該冇得揀呢度。Sorry。但係有講到嘅我，係啦，有嗌到嘅，我有嗌到嘅。Sorry 啊，一下打爆你。
Boxed in, the bishop is protected by the knight, and congratulations, you win on move 8. So the best move is to go pawn takes d5. And then here we jump in with the knight. So we are now down 6 points of material. Takes d5. You win. Has to be to get the queen out of danger. Now, white should of course continue to go and take our rook. If bishop boxed in, so the best move is 6 points of material. This bishop can still not be captured. And here I've won a handful of games with the move c3, trying to get this knight out. You go bishop g4 attacking the queen. The queen's only way of escaping is to give you this check, and you play the silent killer backward knight slide to d7. And here the game is lost. Why? Because, for example, if they take on f2, you bring in the queen. You hunt the king down. If they take your knight, queen to f6. Who is saving this king? I'll tell you who. Nobody. Nobody can stop this angry queen coming in. If d takes e5 hitting the queen, slide it on forward. If the pawn comes up, you snap it right off the board and deliver a checkmate on f2. So much power here. But, of course, I have to tell you what is the best thing to do here. And the best move in this position, the most critical testing line of the Traxler, is to sacrifice the pawn and attack our queen. That throws us for a little bit of a spin, and here I'm going to show you 26 moves of engine theory where white emerges this much better. If your opponent knows this, they've either watched this video and they have the notes next to them, or they're using a computer. So here we go. We take with the queen. The best move for white is to play knight f7. We bring the queen to c5, attacking the bishop on c4. Pawn to d3. We go bishop g4, attacking the queen. Queen to d2, and the bishop slides out of danger. Now knight c3, we go b5, and white has to know the only move here to give any sort of advantage, b4. Sacrificing the pawn to make the queen a target. We don't take the pawn, we go back. Bishop b3, we have to play knight d5, sacrificing the knight 2 different ways so we can go queen f6 and queen attacking the king. Bishop d5, queen f6, king g1, bishop e2, take, and go queen f6 and queen attacking the king. Bishop d5, queen f6, king g1, bishop e2, takes, sorry, bishop f3 first, takes, they don't take back, because after pawn takes there is knight takes and we hit the queen. Then queen e3, we take the knight, they take back, check. After pawn takes, there is knight takes, and we hit the queen. Then queen e3, we take the knight, they take back, check. Here, here, sacrificing the knight on f3. Queen h5 check, king g2, queen g4, and now white has to sacrifice the queen with queen to g3. Take. Bishop d2. The queen with queen to g3. Now here, sacrificing the knight on f3. Queen h5 check, king g2, queen g4, and now white has to sacrifice the queen with queen to g3. Take. Bishop d2. And we take a breath. This is what computers want to happen here. They want white to sacrifice the queen and emerge in a position where black has a queen and 6 pawns versus a rook, knight, and bishop. And 4 pawns. Look, I had to include this, otherwise someone in the comments would have been like, you never showed this line. Do you think anybody's gonna ever play this against you? No. Have I wasted like 2 minutes of your time showing this to you? Potentially, but I wanted to show you that this opening doesn't win automatically. Now, one other thing that we have not looked at yet, and we have to look at it. What happens if they don't take on f7 with the knight? The most critical move, the one that I recommended in my fried liver video, what if they play bishop takes f7 check? This is considered actually to be the best move against the Traxler, but I'm going to show you that it's not so simple. Just because you read some computer line before the game, or you watched one of my videos, doesn't mean that it's practically easy to play. It's very different to watch a video, right? I'm sure we all know this. It's difficult to watch a video. I mean, it's easy to watch a video, but it's much harder to go play all the moves right. So, in this position, we play king to e7. So the bonus is we get to play a mini bomb cloud, right? To king e7. White has to get out of here with the bishop now to one of these 3 squares. If white doesn't, if white just castles, then just h6 and we win. The knight cannot guard the bishop anymore. So congrats, you're going to win a piece. So the bishop has to get out. What's considered main line here is bishop d5, which I never understood. But let's just say the bishop goes back to c4, just where it was, or b3, which is what I recommend in my video on the fried liver, because I don't like that d5 can attack our bishop. Sorry, wrong bishop. This bishop. I don't like that. I prefer the bishop on b3. Even if the bishop goes to b3, the next, like, 5 moves for black, you can pre-move, basically. First, you play rook f8, because you don't want knight f7 to be a problem anymore. Now the best move for white is to castle. Because here, if white plays something like knight to c3, which is also kind of possible, you come up with the following plan. I mean, knight c3, castling. Bishop takes f2 looks good, but sadly, this just doesn't quite do it with the double check. Actually, white is okay here. So, however white decides to set up, like let's say knight c3, you will play d6, h6, bishop g4, and bring this queen around like this. So white taking our pawn opens this diagonal, and the queen slides over. In a perfect world, this looks something like this. Let's say castle, d6, d3, and now we can go queen g6. If the knight drops back, it's actually us who is attacking the opponent. We have knight to d4, putting pressure. And because the f7 pawn is gone, in the long run, what happens is the f-file is also open for the rook. And the king, in many cases, can just slide back to d8 and be completely safe. So this critical line, even though it's good for white, objectively speaking, is a nightmare to play. The best thing to do for white is to bring the bishop out of danger, and in many cases, to play c3, d4. That is what you should do if you want to play against the Traxler. Bishop f7, go back, and pop these pawns out to d4, even at the cost of losing a pawn, because the king is in the middle. So it doesn't matter if you lose a pawn in the center of the board if the king is wide open on the other side, right? But this is what you would do in these systems. You would play rook f8, bring the queen around like this, d6, bring the bishop, and attack on this side of the board. Bring all of these pieces like that. It's the best thing that I can do. I love how in these positions we're so active, right? Every piece is getting involved for what? The cost of one pawn? It's amazing. Positions like absolutely dynamite here, but that is what is considered the best way to play against the Traxler. There is knight f7, and there's bishop f7. There's one other line that I wanted to show you, and it's actually the move d4. So it's knight g5, bishop c5, and here there's a kind of a funny move, d4. And the point is that now you've cleared out space for your pieces, and this is a new threat. So the best thing to do on d4, if for some reason you face it, is to just play d5. If white takes, then you take with the knight, and you're doing very well, because the knight is now not attacking, since the bishop is blocked. If white were to play here something like, let's say, d6, the point of which is trying to take like this, you just castle, you laugh in their face. This is not something that concerns us. Two pieces like this are definitely going to be better than the sacrifice material. Of the rook, I should say. It's not even quite sacrifice material, but you get what I'm saying. So d4, d5, you might face d4, but it's so rare. But I figured that I would include it because why not? Again, I'm always shocked at how long some of you watch these videos. Like, they're kind of long. I try to keep them short, but I guess the content is engaging. So I figured I would just include that. And if you made it to the 14th minute of this video, now you know about d4, d5. And that's basically it. In the last part of this video, I want to show you just a few ideas and things to think about if after e4, e5, this doesn't happen. I just figured like I would include this just because you guys are amazing. Those of you that make it this far, now you're going to get more information. So, knight f3, knight c6, they can play the Scotch. Against the Scotch, I would, of course, recommend to take. And if they play pawn take, knight takes, there's one really fun line in the Scotch, queen to h4. I showed this in my How to Study Chess Openings video. It's a very tricky line. The point is, of course, if g3, there is this. And if knight to c3, first of all, if knight c6, the same thing. And if knight c3, there is bishop b4. Now, this line, if the opponent is extremely well prepared, they will know that the best move here is to sacrifice this pawn completely and to launch an attack on you with knight to b5. But again, I'm just giving you ideas, okay? That's the point of this. Some aggressive ideas if you want to really just attack from the get-go. If bishop to b5, of course, we cannot play any sort of fried liver. But against, like, the Spanish, for example, knight to f6 followed by bishop c5 and d6 is completely good. As well as, for example, there's other stuff like the bird variation. The bird variation of the Ruy Lopez. And other things. I mean, in general, you can always play these positions also with g6 and bishop g7. And if the opponent just plays like, for example, doesn't go for the fried liver and instead plays like this, I would recommend setting up with d6 and h6. Now, you gotta be a little careful. You can't just play d6 because now it's a fried liver and your bishop doesn't get out. Okay, so it depends how you do it. I would recommend, if you'd like, just develop the bishop to c5 first, and then play d6 and h6. And what's the point? You're waiting for your opponent to castle, and you are delaying it. Why? So you can castle the other way. The Traxler is great, and you can beat somebody in 7 moves, but in these e4, e5 positions, if things get boring, I want you to have a backup plan, and the backup plan will be h6, g5 to start some sort of big kingside attack, bring out the bishop, queen, and let's just do a few moves here, just so you see what it looks like, and in a perfect world, you get something like this. You go knight d4, rooks come over, and you launch an attack. Just to make it aggressive, exciting, to give you a few more things to think about here as a bonus for watching this long, but the Traxler is so vicious. I mean, did you see some of those mates? The best way to study all of this will be, as usual, to take the moves that I've put in the description and practice them out. Make sure you're playing the queen to the right square in the right variations, otherwise you're not going to be playing perfect games. You might be checkmating, but that's because your opponents are blundering rather than you playing all the correct moves. There's a lot of PGN readers out there which can read the chess moves that I've put into the description. Feel free to share some in the comments with each other. Any analysis board on any website will allow you to import those moves and play through them. Happy hunting. Feel free to share a link. I love seeing links to games that y'all play. People tag me on Twitter in games that they've played. It's so much fun. I retweet, fun games. And yeah, I really had a lot of fun making this video and the video yesterday on the fried liver. If you haven't watched the How to Study Chess Openings video, I highly recommend it. A lot of people gave me very, very positive feedback on that video. All these three together, and you'll be ready to go. Any suggestions are welcome in the comments for future openings you want to see. Take care. Very positive feedback on that video yesterday on the fried liver. If you haven't watched the How to Study Chess Openings video, I highly recommend it. A lot of people gave me very, very positive feedback on that video. All these three together, and you'll be ready to go. Any suggestions are welcome in the comments for future openings you want to see. Take care.
Temple. Oh my god, there had to be a random ass coin block there. Oh, I guess it's just ceiling. Not going over, sure. But you know what? Kind of need some coins to rebuild. Okay, this is taking way too long. I'm not gonna bother. We might need this though. What's this piece switch for? Oh, it's supposed to kill the Blowsifs with it. Or kill the Blowsif. Okay, now we go in here. Left it is! Follow the arrows. Trusting the old creator never goes wrong, right? Now we go back into the Blowsifs. Hopefully that's the end of the level. I want to enter this for the shell, just in case. Eh. Not bad. We'll give it a like. Oh, we got the one record somehow. The best level ever. Alright, we have choices. It's either gonna be Pick a Path, Dev Route, Troll. Or Little Timmy. 31 seconds. Anything goes here. Well, here's not a good start. Actually, there might not be anything up here. If there's nothing up here, I'm not going to go in yet because the world record's 31 seconds. So it could be death. We're gonna go in. Is he gonna hit himself with that? Oh, you should have hit yourself with that. Okay, that's lame. So far, if it ends here, then that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the screen to scroll down. Is there ground here? I think there's ground. There is ground. Okay, well, I guess we won't fight you. Alright. I wanna go back and check that door. Did I make the right decision by not going in it? Let's find out. Oh no, does it really take you to the end? Oh man. If it does, I'll just boo it. Here we go, moment of truth. And it does. I should have done it. Whatever, I didn't die at least. But there's that boo. I'm not gonna comment Dev Route because it's 8 seconds. You probably figure it out. Alright, we'll keep going. Roy's Airship Remastered by Big Nose. 39 seconds. I'm scared of this jump. Okay. Mushroom, we like to see that. Alright. We'll go. Dang, that guy turned around. I'm a little scared here. I lost my mushroom. It's probably the arena. Alright, that's a strat, dude. End it. I'm gonna wait. Is there ground here? Just want to double check. Yes. They had to frickin' make it go up and down. Sure, who would like? Japanese all can't read it. This just looks like a fight. Don't let me get out of the, don't let me down. Oh wow, this is kind of creative. Huh, alright. We're playing bumper cars, or sumo wrestling. Hey. Oh! This level is, pretty dang creative. Sorry, I got no time for, checking that pipe. Give it a like. Maybe that pipe might have DLC, but I'm just trying to move on, you know? Run while holding a P-switch. Speedrun level, great. Good start, I didn't jump. I think I messed up. Well, I did mess up, but... Alright. 18 seconds. Do we have to last the entire P-switch? There's a P-switch... There's a P-switch that falls to the left. I really hope I don't need to grab that. Like, and there's just one near the end or something. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I might need to grab that first, actually. If that's the case, then why have it there? I want to go around here. Is there cheese? Yeah, that's cheese. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, I can just fall off that platform. I don't have to jump. It might be easier to do the Nintendo way, but I'm too committed. I didn't get lives. Unfortunate. This is the lowest we've been in a while, actually. I think it's the lowest amount of lives we've had since we started the run. God dang. 100-second speed run. Why is every single level a speed run level? God dang, dude. This tilts me more than the troll levels. But then again, this could be like juice. Oh, I looked at the up arrow. That was not the right way. I hate the note block on the edge, because you have to press jump at the right time, and I pressed to the frame too early. Okay, well now if I want to get lives, gain at least one life, I have to not die. Okay. Lemmy! Bitrate killer! Watching 40p now. Checkpoint in the speedrun level? Sure, I'm not complaining, why not? I think that broke. Okay, you're not supposed to press jump. You literally just let the level do whatever. Okay, you had to jump here. Okay, now we're actually jumping when we need to. This level's a mess. I messed up, but thankfully got the checkpoint. That didn't matter. Hey, another one. I guess they matter because I died, so. And it looks like it's actually 100 seconds. We broke even. Whatever. Next page. Cool. Sandy Claus. 45 seconds. This looks creative. And then with the jukes. Yeah, this is creative. We'll take a checks and balance, man. Okay, well, that claw won't make it to the left. There. Sorry, 10. I gotta go back. Yeah, you can decall me, it's fine. just gonna deboost this. Good level. Actually good level. Might fun. Can't read this. Tagged versus boss battle. We nuttin'? Oh, can I get a one up there? Double nut. 2.5 minutes. Okay, this ground. We'll take these coins though. Okay, the bros are there. Probably go down. Oh, this is a life farm right here. There we go. Alright. Thank goodness we're getting checkpoints. Okay. Sure. You didn't have the key. I guess you have the key. Thought I was gonna James Harden step back, but he jumped towards me. We're getting these coins. Oh, I got too many. That's fine. We'll try to get to 99 as close as we can. Now we have to be tactical. Yeah, good enough. More of your hops, buddy. I wonder if I BGR first over here. Lovely, go away. Oh, you have the key. Nice. It's fine. We'll keep going. Tactical about this. I gotta be very tactical about this one part. Here we go. Oh, there's more coins. Well, sorry. Let's get deboost this. Alright, we got 95 coins. Pokemon. 220. It's down here. I guess we'll grab this guy. We might need you. I have to be okay. Well, I have to shell jump now, but I have to be careful not to kill the shell with my fire flower. I had one job. Now it's not to miss a shell jump. I'm gonna go for it again. I feel like the scuba probably had a key. Oh, I'm not gonna go for it again. I'm gonna go for it again. There we go. There we go. We can shell jump. I think this is actually not where I'm supposed to go. No, we weren't supposed to go this way. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh! Oh! I guess we're playing ball. Unfortunate, man. I wanted for the stinky cheese. Now we have to do it this way. Whatever this way is. Oh, we just have to have the Bob-omb fall, which I think it'll fall now. Cool. What? You have a key. Sending is definitely a bad idea. Naked pipe! Oh, I get it. The donut block with the seesaw. They're trying to... I did not press the up button, you big dingus. I can just do this, I guess. You're by Mr. Oh, you have the jukes here. There you go. We have an extra key now. We have 2 extra keys? No, we'll definitely go on this one. Alright, end it. More checkpoint. We'll play, because I don't do anything, I just wait, I think. So, it's a little, we're watching a show right now. Bum Bum's trying to have a good time. Oh, goodbye, Bum Bum. Is it gonna shoot a... Oh, what the heck? Oh, I probably could have shown him over the top. I'm just gonna bring you with me. Are these the Pokemon? They weren't killing the Pokemon. I'll bring you with me. This should be the end. Gonna get the top. They put me inside the goalpost. Wow, 159.999. Sure. Alright, is this gonna be speedrun level? 8 seconds! There's a checkpoint up here for some reason. Sure, why not? Alright, another checkpoint. Does this pick up warp block? No. Interesting, okay. Comments are on. We're trying to find a hidden block or something. Something makes you angry? This game mode makes me angry. Okay, found another block. We're gonna break this bright wall somehow. Well, good thing I have a shell, because this would be a soft lock. Although it doesn't really matter, because this level's 5 seconds anyways. I'm just gonna start over. So 8 seconds. I mean, we have to like break the. I think we have to break the right wall. You have a bob bomb or something? No. Well, it's actually well calculated. I got a life from the coins. I'm still a little confused on what to do. So I think entering the subworld. Oh, I think I'm supposed to get the second checkpoint and die. I think that's what I have to do. Let me try that. And if it doesn't work, then we're gonna have some issues. Let's find out. Are we correct? Intentional death, huh? Yeah. Not even the top, man. You couldn't give me the top. You gave me a THX, but not the top. Hey, world record 999 again. What the heck? 6- castle.
Hello, Panga.
I think this is a reset. Okay. This all looks pretty genuinely creative. We'll try to get like the fast kill. Nice. All right, that's actually not a bad boss fight. Oh, good level, no lies, but good level. Good job, I liked it. Roy's Desert Fortress. We fought a Ludwig. Time for Roy. Okay, I thought that pipe was gonna poop out something. One up top? No. Let's hope for something. Mushroom? Nice. Oh, the Prego's rising. Guess we gotta be fast here. Oh, it stopped. Okay. Tanuki. Alright, this looks like another just decent level. Okay. Oh, there's Roy. Dang, how did you hit me from there? At least he's in the clown car, so he can't do his, like, burrow move. Nice. That was speedy. Then we take his clown car. Go up top? Yes. Nice. Still no lives. Never mind. Thank you so much. Wow. Besides the juicer, it was a decent level. Good. 3 dungeons kick back. 333. Okay. play this slow. Nice and slow here. One up. One up. No. Nice, double bum bum. Always gotta do double bum bum fight. I saw the stairs and I got happy, but it's not the end. It's never the end. Good thing I have another mushroom here. Whoa! Oh, we got Bennett Foddies. Alright, we'll take a checks and balance. Oh, I almost took damage there. Oh, there's a fire stick there. I forgot to duck in time. This is quite scary. As long as they're not, like, the ones that shoot fire. Oh yes, we're playing Pick a Path here. I love not knowing which pipe to enter. Okay. We found it. Ah yes, a Bowser. Well, it's not complete without a Bowser. Please don't have a key. Oh, you definitely have a key. Pretty sure these are mega shots though, so they do a lot of damage. Yeah. These guys do work. But it's not over. Sure. Only one life from that. I'll give it a meh. One screen Willie's riddle. Puzzle level, basically. Alright. What do we have to work with? Do we do this one at a time? Ooh, free Shelmet. Well, I keep this guy. Oh, well, I made a mistake. So we only hit these two. Okay. Oh, what am I doing, dude? I'm throwing. Oh no, we're good. We're good. No, I am throwing. Hold on. You saw nothing. Okay, doing this one at a time. Now we do this. Whoops. Am I supposed to carry a POW? I can just do this. Well, I don't know what's in here, so let's find out. Oh, so wait, I do need the spiky boy. Pretty sure I can just go back and get it, right? Hold on. I gotta take damage. Am I gonna kick it if I... This gets tricky. You have to take damage, but have it not like... Actually, no, I can do this. Wait, no, I'm stupid. Let's do this. We're going, and we go back out. Now we're good. Okay. If that wasn't dumb, I would have broken even, but... It's fine. I probably cheesed it, but it's fine. As long as we beat the level, that's all that matters to me, even though I died twice. There's a ghost on the floor! 39 seconds. Alright, cool. Oh, mushroom? Huge. Oh, I killed it. Alright, why did we go back here? I killed it again. Alright, we're looking for a little P-switch here. You guys wanna, you know, let me know where it is? Okay. Progress, sure. Why put this in the level? We'll get the coins while we can. That's a big stack. Ooh. Okay, you go up there. Beautiful. You had the spawn right there. You had to do it. Nice. That's a 3 lifer right there. Not gonna like it, but it was decent. Nice.
fuck board space. I want to do buff
round the world a couple of times or maybe more. I've seen the sights of headlights on every foreign.
You know the fear of my existence, the existential dread. It is so cruel, it's so persistent, and it never leaves my head. I'm just a boy walking through a forest with no view of the way out, but I still step, and so can you. It is so sad to say this out loud, but my best friend is my phone, and I do so much weird shit when I'm left at home alone. When I lay down, my brain decides to share my cringy times in life, but it's totally okay. I promise I'm fine. When I say I will do self-care, I mean I'll play some games all night. I may have pains and ignore healthcare, then moan that nothing's going right. I'm just an ass, I'm just a hole trying to satisfy his soul. But it's cold outside that door, so I stay inside. Here's to the memes, here's to the gaming, here's to the distractions in life keeping me sane. I ate a lot these past few months, and I'm growing round. Here's to the grass, here's to the rain, and here's to the showers that I take to soothe my brain, man. I appreciate the time I sleep, it's an escape for now. Here's to the dreams, here's to them waning, here's to the time I've wasted thinking and maintaining everybody else's thoughts on what I'm making and how I live my life. Though I may fear my own existence, the existential dread, it may be cruel and so persistent, and may never leave my head. But there are more who feel the same and still live their life this way. So maybe it will be okay. And we will be alright. You know the fear existence. The existential dread, it is so cruel, it's so persistent, and it never leaves my head. I'm just a boy walking through a forest with no view of the way out, but I still step, and so can you. It is so sad to say this out loud, but my best friend is my phone, and I do so much weird shit when I'm left at home alone. When I lay down, my brain decides to share my cringy times in life, but it's totally okay. I promise I'm fine. When I say I will do self-care, I mean I'll play some games all night. I may have pains and ignore healthcare, then moan that nothing's going right. I'm just an ass, I'm just a hole, trying to satisfy his soul. But it's cold outside that door, so I stay inside. Here's to the memes, here's to the gaming, here's to the distractions in life keeping me sane. And I ate a lot these past few months, and I'm growing round. Here's to the grass, here's to the rain, and here's to the showers that I take to soothe my brain, man. I appreciate the time I sleep, it's an escape for now. Here's to the dreams, here's to them waning, here's to the time I've wasted thinking and maintaining everybody else's thoughts on what I'm making and how I live my life. Though I may fear my own existence, the existential dread, it may be cruel and so persistent, and may never leave my head. But there are more who feel the same and still live their life this way. So maybe it will be okay. And we will be alright. You know the fear of my existence, the existential dread, it is so cruel, it's so persistent, and it never leaves my head. I'm just a boy walking through a forest with no view of the way out, but I still step, and so can you. It is so sad to say this out loud, but my best friend is my phone, and I do so much weird shit when I'm left at home alone. When I lay down, my brain decides to to share my cringy times in life. But it's totally okay. I promise I'm fine. When I say I will do self-care, I mean I'll play some games all night. I may have pains and ignore healthcare, then moan that nothing's going right. I'm just an ass, I'm just a hole, trying to satisfy his soul. But it's cold outside that door, so I stay inside. Here's to the memes, here's to the gaming, here's to the distractions in life keeping me sane. And I ate a lot these past few months, and I'm growing round. Here's to the grass, here's to the rain, and here's to the showers that I take to soothe my brain, man. I appreciate the time I sleep, it's an escape for now.
想拓闊機遇，你需要